Hi, it's Andy, and in this video we're going to study how to play the intro to Sweet Child of Mine. Let's start with a close-up on the fingers. Okay, to play this song along with the CD, you've got to tune your strings down a half step. I'm not going to bother with that right now though. I'm going to play it in standard tuning. But if you'd like to tune down a half step, you can watch the video on that. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start with the first finger. It's going to play 12th fret on the D string. That's the 4th string. Remember to count your strings 1, 2, 3, 4 up from the floor. So 12th fret on the 4th string. That's the note D, and the song is in the key of D. So D is the first note of the tune. Okay, now the next note to play is going to be played with the 3rd finger. And the note is on the 15th fret, string 2. So we've just jumped over a string. We've skipped a string. We started on the 4th string and we went to the 2nd string. We completely skipped over the 3rd string altogether. Okay, now this song is a one note at a time kind of tune. So if you try to hold both notes at the same time, you're not going to get the right sound. That's not what this song sounds like. Slash doesn't let both notes ring together. He plays one note, and then he plays the other note. They don't overlap each other. So it's not a chord. You don't have to hold down both notes at the same time. Just play one note, then play the other note. Okay, the next note we're going to play is played with the middle finger. That's finger 2. And we're going to play the 14th fret on string 3. So that's the string that we skipped before. Okay, so far we've covered 12, 15, and 14. Okay, and then the next note played is with the first finger. It's on the 12th fret. This time it's on string 3 again. That's 2 notes in a row on string 3. Okay, let's cover everything you learned. 12, 15, 14, and 12 on the 3rd string. Make sure you play one note at a time. Don't hold all the notes down. Okay, notice that I'm using a different finger to play each note. I'm never going to play the same finger twice in a row. So I've got finger 1, I got finger 3, I got finger 2, I got finger 1. You'll hit a dead-end road if you try to play 2 notes in a row with the same finger. It'll never work. So you have to avoid things like finger 3, finger 3. Can't use the same finger twice in a row. Can't use finger 1, finger 1. You have to use a different finger on each note. Okay, so far we've covered the 12, 15, 14, 12. Okay, now the next note that we're going to play is the 15th fret on string 1, the high E string. And I'm using finger 3 for that note. So far we've played 12, 15, 14, 12, 15. Okay, now the next note we're going to play is a note we've already played earlier in the tune. We're going to go back to 14th fret on string 3. We're going to use our 2nd finger just like we did before. Okay, let's cover everything. So far we've played a 12, 15, 14, 12, 15, 14. Okay, now the next note played is another 14, but this time it's on string 1. 14th fret, string 1. I'm using my 3rd finger. The reason I'm using my third finger is because I can't use my second finger. My second finger played the previous note. Remember, you can never use the same finger twice in a row in this part of the riff. So always use a different finger for each note. So the new note you just learned is fret 14, string 1, and we're going to play it with our third finger. Okay, now let's review everything you've learned. 12, 15, 14, 12, 15, 14, 14. Now the final note is back to the note we just played. Fret 14, string 3. That's the third time we've played this note in this riff. That note appears in the song 3 times so far. Okay, that is the final note. Then you start over. Okay, so you've learned the entire intro. Let's play it all. Here we go. 12, 15, 14, 12, 15, 12, 14, 14, 14. Okay, now you'll notice that there's 3 14s in a row. You got the last 3 notes are 14, 14. So you don't want to try to play it all with one finger. You don't want to try to hop one finger back and forth. Make sure you use one finger, a different finger, a different finger. Okay, so let's practice it with the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. One finger at a time. Keep the beat. Good. Okay, most electric guitar students at this point would say, when can I go fast? I want to play fast. Why aren't we playing fast? Okay, well, can you keep the beat? That's the question. You have to keep the beat. Make sure you practice with the beat all the time. Ask yourself this question. What song has no beat? Name a song that you like on the radio or on your iPod that does not keep a beat. Can you think of any? I can't either. So all songs have a beat. So if you have your guitar in your hand, keep a beat. If you're playing the guitar and you're playing music, practice keeping a beat. If you're not keeping a beat, then you're just kind of floundering. You're spinning your wheels. So you don't want to play some notes fast and some notes slow and just kind of random speed. You want to make sure you can keep the beat. So let's try just a pinch faster, but with the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. One finger at a time. A little faster. Okay, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, now let's talk about the picking. So I'm going to show you my pick, and what I'm going to do is I start learning the song with all downs, Down, 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 down. Okay, but eventually I want to be able to go down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, practice that. If you say it, it helps. Down, up, 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 down, up. Good. Okay, let's play at full speed as fast as the CD. 1, 2, 3, 4.